So next question, question number 2. You can see that the diode has a cut-in voltage 0.7 volt. Okay, and assume the input varies over the range minus 10 to plus 10. Plot the V out versus V in. Okay, that means your transfer characteristics. Okay, so this is the circuit. So the first step, you can remove the connection for the diode. Okay, and you can identify the voltage across the diode. Okay, open circuit voltage. So what is this voltage? This voltage, let us assume Vy. Okay, so what is Vy? Vy is the formula is basically, suppose you have a voltage dividing network. Say you have V1 over here, V2 over here, and R1 and R2. Then say this is the voltage, say Vx. Then Vx is basically R1 into V2, R1 V2 plus V1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Okay, so we are going to apply this particular formula. So Vy is basically 10 into minus 10. Okay, that means your minus 100. Okay, and 10 into 20, that is plus 200, divided by R1 plus R2, that is 10 plus 10 plus 20, that is 30. Okay, so this is basically your 100 by 30. So this is basically 10 by 3 volt. Okay, so this is the voltage Vy 10 by 3 volt. Okay, so this is the value of that Vy. Okay, now this input voltage is varying from minus 10 volt to plus 10 volt. Okay, so you can take the axis. So this is the input voltage, so this is the output voltage. Okay, so when the value over here is more than this 10 by 3 plus 0.7, means because this diode has a 0.7 volt drop. Okay, forward drop 0.7, 0.7. So this is 0.7 volt plus minus. So when this particular voltage is more than 10 by 3 plus 0.7, means 10 by 3 basically 3.33. Okay, plus 0.7, that means your 4.03. Okay, yeah, 4.03. So say let us assume this is 4.03 volt. Okay, of input voltage. So when this is more than 4.03 volt, that time you can replace this diode. With a voltage source of 0.7 volt. Okay, so if the voltage is this input voltage is less than 4.03 volt, what will happen that time? The diode will behave as an open circuit. Okay, and your output voltage will be simply 10 by 3, that is 3.33 volt. Okay, so it will be simply 3.33 volt, right? Now, so you have this input voltage. So this is valid only the input voltage of greater than or equals to 4.03 volt, right? Now you can see the input. What is this? This is basically a voltage source. Okay, this is a basically ideal voltage source, and another 0.7 volt is connected over here. So what is the overall voltage? What is overall voltage over at this point? This is the output point. It is basically this voltage minus 0.7 volt. Okay, so it is basically increasing linearly because it is directly connected. Okay, so directly connected means it will increase linearly. Okay, now as the input is varying from minus 10 to plus 10, so this is plus 10 volt. Then what is the value of the output for the input of plus 10 volt? It will be simply, this is plus 10 minus 0.7, because the sign is it is in opposite direction. So it will be plus 10 minus 0.7, that is basically 9.3 volt. Okay, and it is up to minus 10 volt. So this is basically the characteristics. Okay, so let me see, let's see. So option, I think option C is yes, option C is correct. Okay, so option C is correct.